Y'all don't even know what you're about to get yourselves into. If the world of feet excites you, which for people who've spent $60 million, I guess it does, but we have stumbled upon a Pandora's box. For all of you ladies out there who thought, you know what, if only I could just show my boobs or post a picture of my booty, maybe I could make an extra buck on OnlyFans. Maybe I could pay this month's mortgage. But lo and behold, we've done a lot of research into that very thing, talking about AI, talking about making money from home, talking about having, maybe a internet portrait pimp, who knows? But in all that discovery, we stumbled into something in the foot fetish world called feetfinder.com. So this morning, Kristi, myself, and Shanna Brown,
Downtown Shanna Brown.
Say hi, Shanna.
Hi there.
We all moseyed into town to get ourselves some pedicures because we're going to take you into this fabulous feet world with us.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it when I saw it on the news. And that, people were making, this one app had generated over $60 million last year.
So if you're sitting there and you're thinking to yourself, what have they gotten themselves into? You can just hop right on your computer like I'm going to right now.
Who gets that excited over feet?
A lot of people, evidently, that we there's an underworld we need to crack into, and it's called feetfinder.com, just like it sounds, FEETFINDER. It says 10 million feet pictures sold, $60 million in money spent, over 5 million verified users. And in case you're a reviewer or a star reviewer, 5,000 5-star reviews. I don't know if there's bad foot picture. Aren't they all?
Apparently, the odder your feet look, the more popular they are.
And if you have what's called peasant feet, flat-footed,
So if you're out,
been in the field,
working, running around barefoot.
So people who are anti-arch?
I guess so.
I don't know,
What about webbed toes?
they didn't.
Oh, that's probably a whole nother
That's
level.
probably another whole level. The news article just talked about those different kinds.
And you looked up this morning in the color polish that's supposed to get the most, but I can't believe that'd be true.
Yellow, green, and white.
Well, you went with hot pink.
Hot pink.
Shanna got,
So mine is a chrome magenta.
oh,
Yeah, it's very pretty.
it is very pretty. It looks great with your skin tone.
And yours is.
I was going with a little neon UT.
I thought you were doing
Energy.
yellow. What happened?
I don't know. They got my color mixed up. And
Yeah,
I
you
said,
chose yellow.
I just wanted something a little bit different. So here we are. We got some neon orange.
I'm surprised they even sell that color shade in this county.
I'm guessing it means you don't like it. You wouldn't buy my pictures. All right. Well, let's get into this. Okay. So, Shanna, you looked up because you got to pick your username. Right?
Yes. So
Your name.
you want a cool username. So I asked ChatGPT some cool names, and it came up with, I'm not sure they're too cool, but yeah, just trying to pick a username. What do you come up with? So ChatGPT said flippers, footsies. You're gonna love this one. Toe tacos.
I love that.
You love that. Wiggle sticks. Stompers.
You say, Kristi, that it can't be naughty. Did you say it can't be naughty?
No, I think on ChatGPT.
Yes, on ChatGPT, I had asked for 5 sexy names to describe feet, and ChatGPT got on to me a little bit about not using the word sexy.
Feet Finder user names. I'm just going to Google it. Feet Finder is the #1 destination to safely sell feet pics online and earn cash. And here's the thing that we talked about, is I wouldn't want to go to OnlyFans and talk about being on OnlyFans and have anybody say, oh, I saw you on OnlyFans, because I'm not going to give that content out. But I don't have a problem with saying to somebody, oh, you like my feet? Yeah, you just go post them and buy them on my account on feet. Like, I'll post that all day long.
OnlyFans is publicly traded, and it's run. The last 3 CEOs have been women. I'm fascinated by that.
Well,
I just think of it being some seedy back room. I don't know. Maybe I've met OnlyFans modelings and didn't know it.
Here, I just found a whole
The mother lode of something.
Midnight Foot Whisperers.
There you go.
Sizzling Seduction. Barefoot Boudoir.
Maybe that's where that magnetic tail would come in.
Oh, right. Shanna, tell everybody about what you found.
Not.
Shanna, tell them.
So I was in the sex shop the other day, and I ventured down the wrong aisle. I would say the wrong aisle.
In the sex shop.
So why
Getting
was
her
I in the
freak on.
sex shop?
No, she's getting a gag birthday.
Oh, yes, I was getting a gag birthday gift for my girlfriend. And so I always get overwhelmed when I go in there. And I went down another aisle that I have not been down before, and I saw an animal lover. I saw this tail, and I thought, oh, how cool. They have like a raccoon tail in here. And I go over there to look at it, and it is a magnetic, interchangeable anal plug that apparently people use, and you can take this tail out and exchange it for different tails. And I guess you wear it around. I hadn't quite figured that part out.
I'm not even, like, if that's your freak, I just want to know more. Like, just send me an email. Truly, if you're somebody that wants to wear a butt plug and you're going to have an interchangeable tail, like, I want to hear about the psychology that goes behind that. Like,
But this was metal and magnet. It looked painful.
well, but
you know.
I think that there's a lot of people that, like, wear that out in public stride.
Right.
Like, right? I mean, haven't you
Maybe
seen
if you want to be a cat, that's the first step, right?
There are furry conventions
You're right.
for these people. That,
But
like,
wait. But you're talking about a costume versus you're talking about an orifice on someone's body, correct?
Right. But you also have to think that the people who wear the costumes at some point have to get naked. And if they're just that emotionally connected to their character that they still want to feel the freak in the nude, that's where an anal plug comes in with a tail attached to it. But that's somebody who's very novice in that department. I don't know. So I'm just asking for feedback. Okay.
So back to the foot fetish here. Let's see.
Yeah, back to the foot fetish.
So as we were saying, for like an introvert like me, this is perfect because you don't have to disclose who you are. And I think our feet, to us, don't seem like a sexual part of our body as with our breast or other
Right.
parts. So we don't have a problem showing it. Otherwise, we wouldn't wear flip-flops in public if we didn't want people to see our feet. Is that
Exactly.
correct?
Yep. We were doing the research on this, and we saw a girl on YouTube who has less than 4,000 subscribers on YouTube, but she posted a video about how to sell your feet on Feet Finder, and that one video has had over 170,000 views.
That's crazy.
So if you're sitting there asking yourself, why are these grown-ass women sitting here talking about selling their feet photos? Because we all have bills to pay.
That's right.
And I'm not ashamed to talk about it. And I think that more people want to have an education thinking, oh, if I could just snap a couple pictures while I'm at home working in the yard, or,
Would you uncover over there?
oh, I got in. Have you seen the sellers? Okay, so it looks like from the website, you can go on before you sign up, you can see what other sellers are selling to give yourself an idea. So there's some people with strictly feet photos. Like I see feet that look like my mom's feet. And then I see people who are dressed.
Your mom has pretty feet.
Okay. Well, we all are entitled to our opinion. And then here's somebody named Tiffany Sexy Toes, and her,
And I bet her real name ain't even Tiffany.
well, see, she's dressed in lingerie and her feet are tucked up under her booty, and so it's all of that in a bag of tea, right? And then there's some people, like this guy's holding a heart sucker with his, it looks like a guy. Sorry, Misty, if you're a woman. And then here's some cleavage. So you're obviously, you can use this platform for whatever you want, but I think the majority is for feet. Okay, so this person charges $8.88 a month to subscribe. And I heard that you can do video, you can do photos.
Oh, I just came up with a username, but I'm not going to say it. I got it.
All right, so we're all signing up today for our accounts, and we have to pay. So when you sign up, you can sign up to be either a viewer to buy feet pictures for foot lovers who want to view and buy any foot fetish content, or selfie pictures, models who want to sell feet content and make money. So if you are like us and you want to be those sellers, To greatly increase the ability for sellers to make sales, we're now starting a subscription of $4.99 per month or $14.99 per year for all new sellers on our platform after their ID verified. The subscription can be canceled at any time. We'll use these funds to launch major marketing campaigns to attract new buyers for
They
you.
verify your feet.
And feet math, that doesn't add up. $4.99 a month or $14.99 a year.
It's a major savings if you apply for
That's-
that yearly subscription.
more.
There's got to be a catch there. Dive in deeper. Let's see where we go.
The monthly subscription will also ensure an amazing experience for all our users and bring in new sales opportunities. So it's $60 for the year if you pay per month, or you can get the whole year for $15.
That
Maybe they
doesn't
just
add
don't.
up.
I don't know. Maybe they just don't want people to stick with it.
Okay, so did you already sign up, Alissa?
I'm signing up right now.
Okay, me too. If my username is available.
So what was your username?
Feral feet. Because my feet are fixing to go feral.
Mine's Ten-Toe Disco, and you can find me if you want.
Oh, look at you. I bet you think that's taken?
I don't know, but I thought I could paint my toes like every other color. I could put disco stickers on my toenails, shine lights. What's Findom?
What is it?
Findom.
Findom.
Yeah. Google.
Is that a
Findom.
word?
Yeah. It's a fetish lifestyle in which a financial submissive desires to give gifts or money to a financial dominant.
Okay, so Urban Dictionary says the combination of the two words, financial domination. Financial domination is a very real fetish involving a submissive being forced to give money to the dominant.
Well, I can do that all day long. Okay, Headmistress Haley. All right, here's a profile on Feet Finder. Okay, her account is $10 a month to subscribe. She's got 62 photos, but then each gallery is its own separate checkout. So here's one, smelly old high tops. She's got dirty, worn, smelly, used people Chucks, Converse. And so it's pictures of her feet and these dirty old tennis shoes, and then that file is $5.99 a month.
Okay, so I've never heard of a Findom.
No, I haven't either.
Okay. Made a fairly famous Instagram model, 20,000 followers, my Findom. So this is my first post over here on Reddit, and like most people, I have tried these things. I'm a 22-year-old submissive with a job. Does that mean he's a male?
Well, no, not. So it's just somebody who's submissive.
I'm into findom, feet, and these kind of stuff. But after many years of watching normal content, I got the urge to convert vanilla girls from pretty girls from Instagram and ask them to take my money. It is not easy because mostly girls misunderstand it with sugar daddy situation and others thinks it's a scam. A vast majority don't even open these messages. But I had great luck with this one girl to whom I first said I wanted to buy her feet pics and I'm willing to pay for whatever she asked for. Even though Findom is not very popular, there are no doubt that people are asking girls to buy their feet pics is fairly popular and girls are aware about it, and it generally makes more sense to them as to why would someone give money for no reason. Whereas when you indicate that you want to buy feet pics, they get an idea of a trade. You give money and they get pics. After she agreed and provided me with details for the transfer, I got her WhatsApp contact and then I bought the pics from her. Later I explained what Findom is. It took her some time, but to my surprise, she got into it and started demanding more and more to the point that I wasn't able to afford it. I go back and message her from time to time and she drains, but she's into modeling. Her demands are fairly high, so that's a bummer. Wait, he launched her, right?
Well, it sounds like, I don't know that he launched
This is just a superficial detail. Would love to share more if there's interest. Also chat screenshots since she has a public Instagram. DM me if you want to see her.
Have you ever had anybody ask you for your feet photos? That was one of the first conversations that you and I had.
Right.
What,
I
you wanted
had-
to see her feet?
No, I had somebody reach out to me. She and I had started talking, and I knew she was going through strokes, and somebody reached out to me on Instagram, and he said, hey, can I buy your feet pictures? And I was like, is this real? And I don't know why, but I remember thinking to myself, I need to test if my new best friend has the kind of sense of humor I have. So I sent it to you. And I said, what do you think of this? And you said, I think all my girlfriends are headed out to get pedicures. And I said, I get the concept of selling your feet photos, but if somebody wants to buy a foot photo for $5, why am I going to go spend $50 on a pedicure and put out highly curated content that I take pride in for somebody that's not really going to, like, what kind of money are we talking? Well, so we have a lot of investigating to do before we report back to the people and tell them what they can or can't make. But like this girl who wrote, Headmistress Haley, shout out to you, wherever you are. She's 28, she's 5'6", a size 8, and blonde. You're diamond in the rough, educated, cultured, but kinky. I do findom, nudes, giantess, Giantess. What does that mean? Google, please. Role play, custom content, and whatever kink you're into. Willing to show face once earned. Cute, smart, sexy, I got it all.
Okay, so I have to tell you about one of the craziest things I ever saw.
Okay.
I was living in New Orleans, and so this is the late 90s, and maybe 2000. And I'm going to one of the most famous restaurants, you think in New Orleans, I'll go ahead and say it, Emeril's. So waiting to get in, and I see in this warehouse across the street, somebody I know walking in. And they were dressed up like, coming to dinner. And then I saw somebody else, and they were giggling and laughing and going in. So I walked over there, just thinking it's just a warehouse. And there was a bar stool in the middle, just a black wooden one. And it had the velvet ropes, I'm going to say probably 20 by 20. And then there was a little bar set up over to the side. And so it was people prior, Emeril's had nothing to do with this, but they were making a movie. So the girl had on just a flesh-colored bodysuit, and somebody was there, and they just threw pies at her. They were just pans of whipped cream.
They were doing this for a movie shoot?
Well, no, they had all these videos, but you're talking big, back then they were selling VHS. I don't know where they were selling them, but yes, it was kind of set up like a eyes wide shut, open, whatever.
So were all of these men with pies just taking their shot?
No. The people were just watching how it was done. And so there was one person, so you really couldn't see him. And then she just had a flesh-colored bodysuit on. I mean, nothing was taken off. And she just kept taking pies up to the head and body and...
I got no comment on that.
Right, so...
Okay. Did you get to the place where you found the categories?
Platform heels, getting a pedicure, nylons, socks, soles, tattoos. I don't have any tattoos. People that have 12 toes.
Do they have one for corns? My mom's going to want to know. Well, because I'm thinking about my mom. I'm like, I want her to be able to make some extra cash.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just don't get it.
Look, there's definitely a place for people to take this to the next level, King, because I think I just found either a glass or an ice dildo. I'm not sure what it is, but like you can take this, I think, as far as you want.
Is that what I think that is, or is that a chia pet? What is that?
That is what you think it is.
Oh my.
And not a attract. I mean, none of them are, I don't think, but.
So we're going to deep dive into the feral feet fetish, and we will have much to report from the front line.
There's a lot for us to uncover. So this was the preliminary. The later half of this episode, hopefully we'll have some data to back it all up with, but that's all we have to report for now. So with that being said, say goodnight, Lucy.
Good night, Lucy.
Good night, Lucy.
Listen.